A triple, here we go, has gone ahead to be announced by Fabrizio Romano today. And guess what? All of these deals have been big. Huge sums of money have gone ahead to obviously be spent, exchanged from one hand to another, from one country to another. And finally, we know that it's a here we go finally for Julian Alvarez. As we obviously anticipated that it's really going to be one, it has gone ahead to be announced immediately. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? My God, by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We are powered by Muno Gadgets. Muno Gadgets 256 are dealers in brand new phones and brand new laptops. You can as well get used phones and laptops from UK, and just go ahead and really call them on +256 70 99 88 665. That's a contact of Muno Gadgets. It's not my number. So stop calling the lady and asking him for betting tips. Stop calling the lady and asking him, please, can you get us Rokani's number? Please. I don't know why you people need my number. You get? You can as well join me in the WhatsApp group and you can tell me everything you want into the WhatsApp group there. So that is it, coming through from the man himself, known as all from the company known as Muno Gadgets, powering this summer transfer window, and you're going to be moving with them for some long period of time. So guys, support them. And I also want to hear calls from her telling that, please Rokani, I'm really making sales courtesy of your fans. So guys, if you need a phone and you're on this channel, if you need a laptop brand new all used, call them on that number or WhatsApp them. You can as well follow them on TikTok at Muno Gadgets 256 into the mix. Now, let's start it off by thanking the Lord God for the gift of life and Allah for the gift of life. And let's see close to how many likes. Let's say close to 200 likes matched on this video into the mix. And now we are having a big one in from Fabrizio Romano. Julian Alvarez for Atletico Madrid. Here we go. Deal in place for 75 million euros fixed fee plus 20 million euros of add-ons. Julian has accepted the proposal for 5-year deal after talks with the agent. He Gallagher today. Man City signed Julian Alvarez for 14 million pounds, and he's now a record sale for 95 million euro package. And if you know to convert very well, that is like 85 million pounds for this player, and that shows you how much Man City is going to have to make from this deal. In the morning when I came with and obviously brought you an update about Julian Alvarez transfer, I told you that it was really a deal averaging 90 million euros, and now they've gone ahead to add more 5, and it's now 85 million pounds. Man City are really walking away a happy side for the deal they went ahead to make of Julian Alvarez. It's going to make a lot of sense for them because this is a deal that is giving them a lot of power to obviously engage into the transfer market. And now, if you're outside there and you are a team that has been really dilly-dallying around to sign a center forward, and then Man City is really going to come up for you. You get? Man City is really going to come up for you immediately. I tell you, they're going to come in for you. And the fans of Arsenal, you should take notice. You get? Why? Man City are now looking in for a striker, and they're really having some good millions onto their account. You get? We are having strikers like Jokares on the market. There is Victor Osimhen. There is Jonathan David, Santiago, and very many others. Man City might come in through and really pull out a trickery to sign one of the strikers that your team might be really interested in. And I tell you what, it might not sound good for you as a fan of Man City and a fan of the team that has been chasing for that deal for a very long period of time. You understand? So let your team really do the due diligence and really get the deal done, because Man City can act like what Real Madrid have gone ahead to do. Atletico Madrid have gone ahead to do. Atletico Madrid launched their interest in this guy yesterday. Yesterday night, and in the space of 24 hours, the deal is done and dusted. A medical has been scheduled, and he's going to be flying to the side of Madrid to undergo his medical, and then he's going to be announced as a player for Atletico Madrid. So when Man City attacks, they attack at full blossom. That is it. Man City attacks at full blossom. And I tell you, they might look out for another striker who is not reputable, like they might go to South America and really look out for another Julian Alvarez, provided the player has the talent and is willing to obviously come up and really play second fiddle. after second fiddle of Julie over Erling Haaland, and they can get the striker they want because they are really good. They are really good at scouting, and they're really having very many players that they can obviously look at and obviously bring in through. And I think they should follow. They should follow the same. What is it called? They should follow the same blueprint of this boy known as Julian Alvarez, because they can spend like 15 million pounds or 20 million pounds, and then they see a player yield out some huge amount of money. This guy was signed in just 2022. 2 seasons later, he's worth that amount of money because of his quality and what he was going to represent for his nation into the mix. So that is the team. Oh, that is the transfer of a guy known as Julian Alvarez. It's done and dusted, and now Man City have to search in for replacement, and it comes in through as a warning. You get? It comes in through as a warning to other teams, because you might find yourselves really losing out onto the players you've been really looking for, because the man has gonna hit obviously sharpen up and really getting some money, and is really gonna make it hard for, and is really gonna make lives for these teams to see to it that everything really goes on as planned into the mix. So we are here to wait and see how that pans out, and let's go to another here we go that has been sounded by Fabrizio Romano. Another one is Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is a here we go, and Fabrizio Romano has sounded it exclusive. Dani Olmo to Barcelona, here we go. Verbal agreement in place after key mission in Leipzig for Barcelona director Deco. 55 million euros guaranteed package plus 75 million euros of add-ons. Main part difficult to reach. Olmo agreed a 6-year deal valid until 2030, and he wanted the move. And remember, he had a buyout clause of 60 million euros. And why have they gonna hit obviously adding more too? The reason is simple, because Barcelona never wanted to trigger this clause and pay it wholesomely, and they were like, all right, we can really pay it in installments in a quarter of 6 years, meaning that if they're paying 62, that means every season they'll be willing to pay close to 10, 10.5 million euros, and the deal will be done. Dan Olmo is now going to be a Barcelona player, and for your information, they've already going to hit obviously touchdown into Barcelona. As Fabrizio Romano has confirmed us that Dan Olmo, his father and his agents are now in Barcelona. Medical tests booked, contract until June 2030 being prepared. That's what we are getting in through from the man himself known as Dani Olmo and Fabrizio Romano. So medicals have been booked for Dani Olmo, and all is really okay for this deal to obviously be given green light. And Hans Flick was really interested in the player. He was pushing to get this player into the mode, to see to it that everything really moves on to the direction they want it as Barcelona. And it shows you that the deal of Nico Williams has gone ahead to stay a little bit, because if Nico Williams had gone ahead to give them green light to obviously come in through and obviously sign for them, he would have gone ahead to be that guy that would have gone ahead obviously be signed fast, because for him, he was, I think, is it 52 million euros release clause, and I think business has gone ahead to fail in there for you, and it hasn't gone ahead to work out well for the side of Barcelona, and they might be not getting in Nico Williams into the mix. Now, after that, let's obviously get into the player called let's get into the mode and obviously have a look into what the deal of Conor Gallagher has been like. And now Atletico Madrid and Chelsea are prepared to, all right, on personal terms, but I believe it's a here we go sounded. Let me check here. A here we go has been sounded. Isn't it a here we go for this guy? Let me read here. Conor Gallagher. All right. Conor Gallagher is a here we go after late night exclusive news on his green light to Atletico Madrid. There is okay for his club to move. 5-year contract for Conor Gallagher, and it's a here we go. So medicals are going to be booked on Wednesday for Conor Gallagher, and even Conor Gallagher, it's a here we go. And as I speak now, Atletico Madrid has gone ahead to agree a deal to splash close to 130 million euros in just one night, and they've gone ahead to bring in two players, meaning that there is going to be a very huge exodus of players from this. And this time around, I believe that João Neves might be that player that they're really willing to sell. And I think Man City might obviously show huge interest in signing João Neves. And in the next 1 hour, don't be surprised when you hear that Man City has gone at Atletico Madrid and they want to pay 60 million euros to obviously buy off the player known as João Neves as a replacement for Julian Alvarez. And I tell you what, João Felix is a very good player. And for any team that is set to sign him, they would have gone ahead to get themselves gold. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name. Your reactions onto these three here we goes are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Man City and on who they're really going to be signing next as the next replacement of, or the next competitor of Erling Haaland, as Julian Alvarez has gone ahead to get fed up and he has gone ahead to be moved on to Atletico Madrid, where he's going to be joining his fellow Argentine players, the likes of, is it Melina, and very many others in there for you that have gone ahead to obviously do a very good job into the mix. So I thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and may the living to God bless you abundantly, right? And we call in for you guys to subscribe to this channel hugely, and we want to hit 23,000 subscribers as we really head onto our journey of 30,000 subscribers onto this beautiful channel of ours. So guys, we sign out for now. See you later. 200 likes on this video, and I'm going to be returning in an hour's time with a Merino update that most of you are really going to be wanting to watch, because you hugely want to know what is about Merino deal or transfer to Arsenal. Ciao, ciao. See you later, my lovelies. Bye-bye.